Good morning. It's Monday. I've been Fluffy the Wonderland. I've got some running around to do today, and I have to go to a part-time job. So I work 4 hours a day, 2 days a week as an accountant, and it's like, why do I do this? It's like, I gotta wake up and go do this. But anyway, after that, I'm gonna do a pickup at Target. Got my mask, and maybe I'll go Junkin today. But I got a lot of stuff to work on back at the house. I mean, Fluffy's full, and I am contemplating if I'm gonna close the booth. And then what do I do with all this stuff? You know what I mean? It's like the big stuff. And I would still do Junk Bonanza every year, which is that big vintage sale. And they have a couple of them around the country. But, so I'd still need a few large pieces each time I went to Junk Bonanza. I don't know, the idea of doing another month of a booth is stressing me out really bad, and then the idea of closing the booth is stressing me out really bad. So it's like, okay, which is more painful? I don't know. We'll find out. I'm gonna go do this 4 hours thing and move on with my life. Well, that's over. Not really. I gotta go to the bank for them and then pick up my Target stuff. Like, every road over here is under construction in Minnesota. Like, road construction can only happen in the summer. Obviously, 20 below is not a good time to lay down tar. But they're going to close the road to my work. For how long, it didn't say. So I got to figure out alternate routes. So I'm taking a back road here that I think I've used this road when I've gotten Junkin before, so I think I know where it comes out, but let's find out. Yep, I was right. So I just have to remember in the morning when I haven't had enough coffee to take this way. And I only have to work here at the golf course 2 days a week, so tomorrow's my last day of the week. And then the rest of the week. I took the job, in all honesty. My daughter doesn't go to school in the district, so I drive her down here where I am in Forest Lake to school every day. And kind of the thought behind taking the job was to pay for the gas that it costs to take her to school. And so it wouldn't come out of my business account while I'm getting started. And now I'm just kind of like, when she's not in school, it's kind of a pain in the butt. On the Mondays and Tuesdays when she's in school, it's not a problem. Like, I'm down here anyway. It's 4 hours. I pick her up from school right after. You know, I get to go Junkin down here, and then I pick her up from school. Give me something to do instead of wasting a half a tank of gas going all the way home and then coming back to pick her up again, you know, and making 4 trips down this way, which I do every other day of the week. But then this job paid for that running back and forth. And it makes sense, and it will make sense in a month when she goes back to school, because I think they're going to reopen our school. So I just keep doing it until they fire me, which is a real possibility. I honest to God think I'm going to get fired every day. I think it's just in my nature to think I just am going to get fired. That's why I'm better at being self-employed. I can't fire myself, no matter how bad I screw up. Okay, I stopped at Target. I picked up my cat litter. I'm going to go home. I was thinking I'd go Junkin today, but I have some videos I need to upload for Life in a Day. It's a project by who's that film director, Ridley Scott, who he did a project like this 10 years ago, and he sent out a call to YouTubers to film their day, which was Saturday the 25th, and then upload the footage. So I want to get that going so I can get that done. And then I can always go Junkin tomorrow over by Dad's house, because I don't really get a chance to, you know, hit his thrift stores and stuff like that when I'm going to see him. So I will have time tomorrow to, you know, hit a couple thrift stores. And there's one called that other thrift store. That's the one that closed in one location, and I haven't been to their other location in a very long time. So I'm going to go to that one, I think, because that's literally 5 minutes from his house. So I'm going to hit that, and then I'll see Dad tomorrow. And I'm staying over there to go to a mechanic that knows what they're talking about. Because if you remember the video where I complained that my mechanic had fixed my brakes and the brakes weren't fixed. Oh, well, I had a kid working for me and he just must have forgot. That was the only thing I brought it in for, was brakes. How did you forget? And then you just said it was done and charged me money? And you've seen the last few videos where Shade was, that's what we call the other car, is really loud. And it kept getting louder, and I'm like, I do not feel comfortable driving Shade anymore. I didn't feel safe in it. And my dad was a mechanic for, you know, all his life. So last time I was over there, I asked him to ride with me in Shade so that he could hear the sound that the other mechanic said, I don't know, I'd have to get it up on a lift and look at it, because he couldn't identify the sound. So Dad gets in and he tells me it's a wheel bearing in the back that's going out. And he goes, let's go to my mechanic, which is right by his house. And the guy didn't even take 2 minutes driving my car. He goes, it's a wheel bearing going out in the back. Guess I need to find a good mechanic and not some idiot who doesn't even know what the sound of a wheel bearing sounds like, because 2 other mechanics just bird dogged that like that. So either he didn't drive my car or he's not a very good mechanic. So I'm going to get my car fixed at my dad's mechanic, which requires me to leave it there all day on Wednesday. So I'm staying overnight on Tuesday, because otherwise I can't get it to them by 8 a.m. It's just a haul and a half to get over to Dad's house. So I'm going to stay over there, spend the night with the OG, and I don't know, see if we get in any trouble. But that means I gotta get some stuff done at home today, because I'm going over there tomorrow. We go Junkin tomorrow. Okay, I am laying on my acupressure mat. It got here today. I'm not sponsored by this product. I'll let you know if it works. If somebody who I trust said that this thing is amazing, if you lay on it for 20 minutes, it gets rid of neck and back pain. It's sort of like laying on a bed of nails. They're like golf spikes. Acupressure mat, and it's supposed to do wonders. Like, I have chronic back pain from that car accident that I had a while back, and it's like the muscles are always tense, you know, and I don't know. We'll see. It feels like laying on a bed of needles. I'll let you know in 20 minutes if when I'm done, I feel any better. Okay? And that cat decided to share the experience with me. Right, Miko? Oh, you want to share the experience with me? He's like, oh, we're going to lay here. Okay, we'll lay together. Oh, you're a good boy. I don't know. It's really hard to get off the floor now. I don't think I should have laid on the floor. I don't think I feel any pain relief. Maybe I gotta try it for longer, more? I don't know. Okay, so yesterday I told you guys that the blog was going to be featured on Home Talk, and it was today. And I was going to let you guys know if it was worth it. It's totally worth it. The Home Talk feature is totally worth it. There is almost 3,000 more visitors to my website than there was prior, like my average. 3,000 more than my average, all hitting that article. And they're clicking around and looking around, and my neighbors are out doing hillbilly things. They're clicking around and they're clicking the links in there and the buy links. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is incredible. And the Google AdSense income for today is like off the charts. So that was really great. That was fun to see. I was going to do a lot of work today. And then I got home, did my dishes, changed the cat box, and then went, I'm going to watch horrible movies that I can't watch with a child. She's not home for the first time in 5 months. So I actually watched a movie that wasn't horrible. It was a movie called Spotlight about the Archdiocese in Boston and all the stuff that went down with the Catholic priest scandal. So that was a really, really good movie. Glad to see Michael Keaton back in the movies. I gotta say, I always liked Michael Keaton, so it was really fun to see him back. He's been in a couple movies lately, and I'm glad. Hollywood, take note. Yeah, so that's what I did. And then I watched a zombie movie on Hulu called The Cured. It was all right. That one was okay. I mean, that's one I definitely couldn't watch with the kidlet around, but I probably wouldn't have watched the sex scandal with her around either. So it was like, for the first time in 5 months, I'm without a child. I could watch this stuff, so it was awesome. But I will see you guys tomorrow.